Welcome back. It's evening time, and I'm going to finish off this video with what I've just finished up doing with a few things that I unmolded earlier today. You've seen the dragon. That thing is gorgeous. I didn't think I would ever do dragons, but here I am doing dragons, and they're pretty. So this is what I did with the cross box. I don't know if you can see it. I just put a UV DTF on it and then some little of my own little tiny butterflies. A good way to use our butterflies, guys. And then, well, you've seen how I finished that off. I guess that is about the only thing that I finished off. It's been a crazy afternoon. So I'm going to close this out, and then we'll come back with what our next video is going to be. Welcome back. It's been a long time. The coastal resin and glitter. Okay, tonight I'm just going to do something really simple because I want to do a couple of molds that we can actually make a candle in. I've got candle wax, and I've ordered some scents to come in so that I can get those Christmassy scents going. But so we're going to do these into resin Santa Claus molds that are little pots. This one is the Santa Claus with the bag, and then this one is just the Santa Claus head, I believe. But I'll pour them, and then later on, obviously, it'll be time to, within a matter of a half hour, unmold them so that I can paint them tonight, and then I'll show you what I've done with them. I'll show you that tomorrow. So this will be short and sweet, and I even have sound on. I need a pat on the back, guys. So I still have to figure out if I can figure out how to get the remote control working on the computer so that I actually have voiceover. Little by little, I am learning. You know, this is something that's brand new for me. I've said it a few times. I never in my life thought I would ever be doing something like this. It just came to me. I'm a very active person, and I have been unactive since COVID hit. And it's not like me, and it's time that I get myself back. And I'm just going to do this and get it going. And I appreciate everybody's patience. I hope that you're patient and can be kind, because I certainly do not know what I'm doing. I am never even really watched much YouTube. So it is very confusing. Is this what you got me the water in? All right, I got it in a jug, so let's see if I've got it. This is J. Dixon's EcoCase or Resin-Crete that I'm using, and it's, 3-to-1, but I generally do like everybody else does. I mix it to kind of like not a heavy pancake batter, but a loose, but not loose either. And this obviously is way too loose. I'm going to need more, probably another whole cup to go in here, but that's okay. I'll get the bubbles out of here. Then we'll get it poured, and I'll be out later to unmold. And I do have to do another one of those book backs. I can't believe that green in the chrome, the Let's Resin chrome powders, that green just takes over, no matter how little. Like I said, the last time was I made 4 ounces of resin, and I had probably less than a half an ounce of the green, and it still took it over. Oh, this is kind of crazy. Oh, there goes the dog again. The new neighbors next door are remodeling their house, and of course she has to make sure that their dog knows that she's here. So there are times we have everybody in the neighborhood barking. There's been dogs that have been around that have been crazy barkers. And I'm sorry about the noise of the saw, if you can hear that. And it's a nice night out, so I hate to close the door, but if it continues too much, I will close it. And I guess I could probably make it a little thicker than this, can't I, guys? Might need another mold of something, Ryan. See if there's another.
Those pink ones.
Oh, can you get them out for me?
Where are they?
Over here somewhere.
They're probably big.
They're underneath those ornament molds right there.
Is it okay to move them?
Yeah, it's all right to move them. Just don't break the seal on them because I haven't finished pouring them.
I'll move them to the table.
Okay. I did get my lamp posts in today, guys. So that video, I can now take a picture of the finished piece and post. Finally, it was actually about 2 weeks. 2 weeks early, and I'm surprised at how fast Timo's been shipping this. My last order. I resisted buying from Timo for several months. I just tried to do local, but on the same token, into resin, and that's resin are overseas, so I guess I can't say that they're local. Just put them down. Thank you. So we're going to pour these a little bit. Oh, I got bumps. I got lumps. I got lumps. Got to get the lumps out of here. I had bought, I had bought a casting. I don't remember who the name of it is. I think it's a blue, was it EcoCase? Is that what it was called? Off of Amazon. Don't buy it. It's kind of a gray color. It dries. It dries clear, or dries whiter than it comes out, but it takes days to dry. Literally. I was amazed at how long it took, and I didn't do any squeezing, so I hope that there's no place in Santa's that can get bubbles, which there probably are. And see, I've got some thicker stuff in the bottom here. Darn. Oh well.
You know what?
And I got, that wasn't necessary.
Tired of hearing.
Well, that wasn't necessary. All right. And I got just enough. I figured I was going to have way too much. And let me see if I can get a little bit more out of here to cap this off, and then we will be back later to unmold. You're probably thinking, oh my gosh, thank goodness she's not long tonight. I'm sorry. I almost think I need to pour a tiny bit more, because there's the bottom right there. So I can't not have the bottom covered good. Yep, I'm going to have to mix up a little bit more.
Don't knock the water. Doesn't it? Yes. It's just saying. It'd be a mess.
Okay, I'm going to mix enough to maybe pour these two. Close it up, would you please? Maybe pour these two penguins. That's another project I've got in my mind that I've actually seen somebody doing with decoupage, and I've not done decoupage in many years. I think I mentioned that on one of my other crazy videos, probably one that didn't have sound. My grandson surprised me. He bought me a pressure pot for my Christmas birthday present. I was quite surprised that he would do that. So now I'll have a vacuum pot and a pressure pot. It's just a 2.5 gallon. I don't know if it, you know, it can only take small things, but that's better than nothing to begin with. Okay. The only thing, you know, this is as messy as what resin can be. This is so much more messier. I don't know what everybody else does with their things when it's left over. Generally, I see I've got it on. I put out construction paper so it will look decent. I generally will leave the thin stuff on the container here, and then chunk it off. I've got a pretty good size container of
chips.
What do you call those chip things? I don't know what you call them.
Chips.
No, they got a professional name. And I don't know why I keep getting lumps. And I might have to pour a little bit more to get this second bird done. Yep. Oh, see, this is crazy.
Second, it's more than the first.
Yeah, the second one is bigger. I should have done the second one first, and then I would know that I would. For goodness sakes, I'm not a cook, guys. I like my pancakes thicker than this. Whoops. Yesterday I spent all day rhinestoning and trying to put together some of my other orders that are, my dining room table is taken over with stuff. It's a good thing nobody eats on at the table. Well, Ryan eats at the table. So I haven't gone to his side yet.
You almost taking over hundreds.
Hunter likes to play his games while he's eating. So he's generally in the room. I don't know about you guys. Did you go out shopping yesterday, Black Friday? Well, Hunter and one of his buddies that he used to work with, they went out to World Market in Vieira last night, but they went and stopped at Walmart, and Walmart has, they did yesterday anyway, 65-inch Vizio Wi-Fi TVs for $230, $225. So he bought his girlfriend one. Come home, says, "Want to buy a TV?" He says, "You can get a brand new one with Wi-Fi, and it'll attach to headphones," which is what my husband wanted before he passed. But they were like $2,000 or $3,000 to get one that was adaptable to headphones at that point. No, see, I shouldn't have poured on top of this one. Shame on me. Oh well, I'll have some sanding to do, won't I, guys? And I've got a little dinky bit of, what can I do?
You should be able to start on one of these stars over.
Here, let me do this.
Never mind, that's a Christmas tree. Don't want to do that.
I could do this Christmas ornament that I got, one of those ornaments that has a bell, it has these little tiny ornaments hanging from it that you can change, and that's one of them. And pictures you see it's with them in EcoCore. At least it looks like it's EcoCore is what they're, because they're always snow white. Okay. I don't think, I know I don't have room for one of those. I don't have room, I don't have enough for that. Maybe a Snow White's butterfly. I don't think I've got enough even for that. Maybe. Maybe just enough. Oh, go figure. Look at that. I did. These are the cutest butterflies. This isn't into resin. These are into. These are Amazon. So, all right. This is it, guys. This is what it is for right now. I will be back out later and we will unmold and then I'll go in the house and color. You guys have a good dinner. Good night. Well, it's not good night yet. Have a good dinner. See you in a bit. Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome back to Coastal Resin and Glitter. Well, I came back in last night, and I didn't come back in. I sent Ryan out here, had him bring me the EcoCase Pour molds that I did for the Santa Claus. So I sat there last night. Wasn't feeling well, so I decided to unmold and paint the Santa Clauses. So I've got one coat on them. These are the ones that I'm going to make candles out of. So that will be something I'll do next week sometime. Of course, these have got to dry, and they do need another coat of red. The red that I've got that I thought was going to be into resin markers, they're good, that the ones they sent, but they do need another coat of red. But there's Mr. Claus. Look at his eyeballs. Isn't that cute? He's got cute. I used to be better than that at doing eyes when I was doing porcelain dolls. And then there's the Santa's basket. Not basket, Santa's bag. That needs another coat of red. Kind of wearing out the red brush that's on these pencils already. This stuff is kind of rough. Just anybody that does these, and you guys probably already know it, when you do the face, what's just above his mustache, I thought must be his eyeballs because I didn't see any eyeballs on him. But it's his cheeks, so I've got to put some more flesh. His eyes, he's smiling with his eyes closed, I think. So we'll get that done tonight, and then I'll show you the finished product tomorrow. As far as painting, he's got to dry for a while. We're going to unmold the two pelicans that I've got here and this little gingerbread. And then I'm going to call it over, and we'll start something new. What I'm going to do, I have no idea yet. I can't.
Are you wanting to show them the dragon?
Didn't I already show him the dragon?
I don't remember.
Okay. Ryan doesn't know if I've showed the dragon, so I think I have, but I'll show it again. It's pretty neat. There's the gingerbread done in EcoCase Pour. And that's what I might. I do have, is it Let's Resin's gingerbread? Is this Let's Resin or is this Into Resin? These molds.
I think it's...
What's it say? That's a sleigh. I don't know. It's over here somewhere. I'll look and see. I've got that. And then let's undo these. These are penguins that I'm going to decoupage. And I don't know that I'll do the decoupage and stuff on camera. It's been many years since I've attempted it. And obviously it's going to be a trial and error. And I've got to pour the plate yet to do this with the way that I've seen it done. And so we'll get this done, and then we will get going on closing this out. I've got, I think, two I've got to edit. And I continue to say the editing is just a puzzle for me. Oh, look at that. Oh, don't leave these inside out. Turn them back around, Gloria. Okay, so there's one. Look at that. I do like the EcoPour. It is so pretty and so smooth. And even though when I was pouring it, you guys could see the lumps that were going in, it didn't, knock on wood, didn't show it on that one anyway. Let's hope it does the same thing for this one. And that casting, is that other bag that I got, that casting bag over there? Let me bring it over here so I can show them. Unless you're looking for something that is more kind of skin toned, not pure white. For this, I wanted pure white, so I had to. This is J. Diction. Oh, gosh. What got in there? Doggone it. There's a chip right there. I might have to pour him again. There's a chip on there. I don't know what. That's odd. I wonder if there was something inside the mold I didn't see. Well, that's too bad. I'll have to pour him again for what I've got going. This stuff, this perfect plaster that I think I got it online. I don't recall. This
you got it at Hobby Lobby.
Was it Hobby Lobby? One or the other, someplace. It was $8.99 for this bag, and it takes a long time for it to dry, and it's almost flesh color, not pure. And it doesn't dry pure white. It dries whiter than it is when it's moist, obviously, but it is not pure white. So if you don't care whether it's pure white, that would be good, and it's considerably cheaper. And I'll have to pour another one of these penguins later. That's a shame. I have to figure out what to do with him. Okay, because what I want to do, I can't cover that with what I had in mind to do, I don't think. We'll see. Anyway, so that's it. I'm going to call it quits for right now. Get ready for something new, and we will be back. Toodles!